Well, after years of speculation, we finally have our official casting for the Fantastic Four movie. And honestly, when I first saw this, my first initial reaction was like, okay, let's do this. I'm optimistic. This looks pretty good. I'm actually really happy with this. But I do want to go through each individual casting and look at them in more detail. Of course, first we're going to look at Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. Now, this was leaked months ago that Pedro Pascal would be playing him, and I wasn't really sure about it at first, but seeing this art, I'm 100% down for it. He looks really good. The only thing I am worried about is Pedro Pascal is Hispanic. I'm just worried that he's going to just use his normal voice. I hope he does an actual American accent, which I'm sure he will. I've seen a little bit of The Last of Us, and he does a really good American accent in that. Moving on, we have Vanessa Kirby as Susan Storm or Richards, depending on if they are going to be married in this movie or not, aka the Invisible Woman. Look, I'm going to say this, and some of you guys might get upset about this, but it is actually really, really hard to fuck up a casting for Invisible Woman. Cast a blonde white girl. It's that simple. And that's what they did. It looks good, man. She looks like Invisible Woman. Then again, most blonde white chicks do. So no complaints here, man. She looks great. And we have Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, aka Human Torch. He looks good. I mean, my only gripe is that his hair isn't like blonde like in the comic books, but that can easily be fixed. Either way, it's still like a dirty blonde. Even if they don't change it, I think I'll still be okay with it either way. But in this art, he kind of looks like a jackass, which is good because Johnny Storm is kind of a jackass. And finally, we have Ebon Moss-Bachrach? It's the fucking guy from Andor. I'll be honest with you, I don't care if they fucking casted a raccoon. He's gonna be in prosthetics or he's gonna be CGI most of the movie anyway, so I don't care. Like, I don't care who they casted. He looks like the thing in the picture, but as far as the human Ben Grimm goes, he looks pretty good. I like him. You know, I think he looks pretty similar to the comic book version. Not exactly like him, but I think he looks similar enough. I think it's pretty good casting. I like the actor. I liked him in Andor, so I'm excited to see where they go with him. Also, just a little side note here about the Thing. He doesn't look like he's going to be CGI. He looks like he's on scale with everyone else in the picture, so I'm curious to know if they're going to do the prosthetics like they did in the original Fantastic Four movie, or that it is CGI and maybe this is just a concept art and I'm just reading too much into it. Or they're going to do a mix between the two, which I would actually prefer that. I think they should use CGI to enhance how big he is, but also use some prosthetics to still make it look a little bit more real. This looks really good. I honestly, I'm going to get a little controversial here, but when this movie was announced, I was 100% positive we were going to get a race swap casting, at least for some of them, at least one of them. And I'm personally not a fan. I think, you know, I care about accuracy. And if you do want, I'm all for inclusion. I just think if you want inclusion, instead of race swapping, you should create a new character or bring in characters, black characters that are in Marvel Comics, that are in DC Comics, that haven't been adapted yet. There is plenty of them, and we're just kind of race swapping for inclusion, which I don't like. You're changing the character. I care about accuracy. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that none of them are race swapped. I'm actually really surprised. Pedro Pascal is Hispanic, but he is still a Caucasian male. So as long as he does an American accent, I am 100% on board with this. I mean, if you're okay with Tom Holland being a white man from a different country playing Spider-Man, you should be okay with Pedro Pascal playing Mr. Fantastic. Just one more thing I want to touch on here. Herbie is also in this picture. He is a really important character to the Fantastic Four comic books and just the series in general. He's never been on screen before, or at least live action anyway. He was in the original Fantastic Four animated series back in, like, I think it was the 80s or something. But it's just nice to see that this is pretty much confirmation that we are going to get Herbie in this movie, and I couldn't be more excited. He's a fun little character. Anyway, I just want to make a quick video talking about this, man. I'm excited. I'm honestly excited. This casting made me more excited. I was worried about the casting for a while. I really want them to get this right. This is their last chance, I feel. If they don't get this movie right, we're probably never going to get a Fantastic Four movie again, man, because, you know, these characters are popular. They're really important to the Marvel Universe. I know a lot of movie fans probably don't know that if you've only seen the movies, but Mr. Fantastic, The Thing, Human Torch, Susan Storm, they are all important characters. They're more important than a lot of characters you have seen in the movies, like fucking Rocket Raccoon. Get the fuck out of here, dude. If you look at any major event in Marvel Comics, the Fantastic Four is always there, and they usually always play a huge role in them. But yeah, man, I'm excited about this. I really hope Marvel Studios knocks us out of the park, but we'll see. July 2025, man. But if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments about the casting. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And I'm out of here. The video's fucking over. Why are you still here? Bye.